Get this to 5,000 likes. 1,000 people comment and tell me, do you trust Andrew Holness? Brand new updates for more people. His seat is in jeopardy. Video will be provided. Subscribe to the channel. Map some play for the list to this.
Top of man in my side. I'm back again with the next one. As you see on the screen here, we have Paul Buchanan, not Isaac Buchanan. The last time I was say Isaac, but this is Paul Buchanan. As I was telling you guys that Paul Buchanan will not leave Jackfruit Nose to take his seat. He is back in court. Yes, these are his representatives that will be representing him in court. Yes, I don't get any information what happened on court yesterday, but down in the day, I will bring the information that I gather to you guys. I will gather the information and tell you guys how I get the information accordingly. You understand? But see it here, Jamaican. Buchanan decides, say, him not drop that. And when him tell Jamaican people, say, him not dropping it, him dead serious. And I respect this man to the ultimate.
5,000 likes on this video.
Because when Paul Buchanan show the right that Jamaican say, listen, if every other MP in a parliament I be quiet, I am not being quiet. Because I should have been in parliament. That seat that Jackfruit Nose sitting on, it is. Yes. It is Paul Buchanan's seat. Yes. So he said that he's not giving up. He wants his seat and he's going to take his seat. Yes. Because thief is not fair. Thieving is not fair. Yes. Unfair is not good. So when Sir Jackfruit Nose come and stole the election and I walk around with him big Jackfruit Nose like him is the Prime Minister. He's not the Prime Minister. Marky G is the Prime Minister of Jamaica. In the PMP eyes. We don't accept you, Jackfruit Nose, as no PM. Sorry. We don't like you, we don't respect you. You brought nothing to the table for us. These people are the people who brought stuff on the table for us.
Welcome to each and every one. Paul Buchanan not give up. No. His journey continues to remove Andrew Holness as Prime Minister. And if he's successful, Andrew Holness will not be the Prime Minister of Jamaica. He will forfeit by default. But you comment and tell me, 1,000 people, if you trust the Prime Minister. It's been 2 months now. The election ended September. How is he running the country? How can you now say that after 2 months, yes, it's very, very early, but he has been here now 3 terms, so we can judge it by now. You understand me? How would you say that he's doing? And do you trust him? 1,000 people comment and tell me. Okay? So, let's look forward to that right now. Now, all the people did I say, Paul Buchanan for leave this thing alone. You understand me? Finish it done because he has already lost. That is according to him and what the people are saying. Some say Paul Buchanan is a sore loser. See, what you must know is that the Constituted authority already ruled against him. Them rule out the case on certain grounds. One, they didn't see any form of discrepancies or any form of, what they call it, complication or whatever on the part of the election. Nothing, they never find nothing wrong. And secondly, they're saying that, well, Paul Buchanan did not provide enough evidence to back up his claim. That those are the two of the grounds that the Constituted authority ruled against Paul Buchanan in having, of course, the election redone. And if successfully, right, the elections will have to go over. And that is on the part, I'm assuming, of the Prime Minister and Paul Buchanan. Alright, the headline is Buchanan files court action after Constituted authority rejects election challenge in PM's seat. That is the headline. See? Now, after many months, I thought that this would have been over and done with. Literally. I didn't think that this would still be a thing. But as you clearly saw a while ago, Paul Buchanan lawyer up. You understand me? One of those lawyers I can clearly outline what I'm seeing in the video you just saw a while ago is Hugh Wildman, a well-known lawyer. And the case will be going forward, and Paul Buchanan is pressing forward 5,000 likes on this video, my people. Do you trust him? Which is the Prime Minister, that is. But let's go, because even though the Constituted Authority ruled against Paul Buchanan, he's now going to not only challenge the Prime Minister's seat in the election, but also challenge the Constituted Authority via the court. Now, People's National Party candidate Paul Buchanan has taken legal action against the Constituted Authority after it rejected his application to void the September 3rd polls result in the St. Andrew West Central constituency won by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. I didn't think that this would still be a thing. When you talk about determination, this man embody what it means to be determined. I'm not telling a lie. But according to him, these are some of the discrepancies that he made. One, he says that one of the main things identified is, of course, voter suppression or vote suppression. He says intimidation were used from allegedly the part of the JLP. And he also says that there is, of course, ballot box tampering. That's what he says. Okay? Now, there is also even rumor circulating that the other side used, and this is allegations according to what is being said, by the way, that them use even the name to add to the polls, allegedly, of dead people. I don't know how true that is. I'm just telling you what is being said in the streets. Anyway, let us continue. Now, Buchanan, which is Paul Buchanan, is adamant and he's determined through his attorney Hugh Wildman filed the application seeking permission for judicial review of the authority's decision. Now, the land economist by profession is requesting several orders from the court, including declarations that the authority's refusal to act on his complaints is unlawful. 2, irrational and void, and an order of, criteria to quash the decision, and an order of mandamus compelling the authority to refer the matter to the electoral court. So it's not a play thing going on right there, so just to make you know. The man believes him win, and him saying believe in his heart, even though the facts shows that him lose. I think for many persons agreeance on this matter, it is because they saw Andrew Holness trailing Buchanan at one point, meaning Buchanan was ahead. And then the next minute, internet shut off, service shut off, light gone. And then when everything come back, the Prime Minister was ahead. I think many people formulate them conspiracy around that sequencing of events that took place. Anyway, Buchanan contends that the election was compromised by multiple irregularities, including double voting, voter intimidation, and alleged tampering of ballot boxes. Claims, he says, are supported by sworn affidavits submitted to the Constituted Authority, which they didn't find enough or validated for them to rule in his favor. The affidavits that he just outlined and submitted to the Constituted Authority, they said that it wasn't valid enough to move or rule in his motion or in his case. Now, responding to Buchanan's September 16 application, the Constituted Authority noted that he relied on the grounds stipulated in Section 37E of the Election Petition Act that if there is an upsurge in violence or any irregularities during an election day in one or more polling stations or polling divisions or in any electoral division or any constituency, which would lead to a substantial distortion or subversion of the process of free and fair elections. Okay? Now, but the Constituted Authority in its decision on October 1st says that after careful consideration of the affidavits and relevant case law, it found that the evidence presented did not satisfy the standard contemplated by the wording of Section 37E. That's what they say. Why does he continue to push this though? Him saying believe him win, and him believe in my own interpretation that the Prime Minister robbed the election. We have more to come. Tell me what your thoughts are. Leave a like on the video. Gratitude Thursdays. Continue so forward.